This next entry is another tsunami video, but this time it happened in Thailand. On December 26, 2004, Thailand's Andaman Sea coastline was struck by the Boxing Day tsunami, one of the deadliest natural disasters in modern history. The tsunami was triggered by a massive undersea earthquake off the coast of Sumatra, Indonesia, and reached Thailand about 2 hours later. With no tsunami warning system in place, the waves hit during the busy holiday season, catching residents and tourists completely off guard. The hardest hit area was Phang Nga province, particularly Khao Lak, where thousands were killed as entire beachfront resorts and communities were destroyed.
Was ist das?
Oh, Tsunami.
Ja?
โอ้ยมาอย่างเร็วเลยนี่ไม่ยอมขึ้นนะไม่ยอมขึ้น
Phuket's Padong Beach and nearby provinces such as Krabi, the Phi Phi Islands, and Trang also suffered heavy losses as multiple waves surged inland, sweeping away buildings, boats, and vehicles. In total, over 8,000 people were killed in Thailand, including thousands of foreign tourists, with several thousand more reported missing. The disaster left coastal towns in ruins, caused billions of dollars in damage, and exposed the lack of early warning systems, ultimately leading to the creation of the Indian Ocean Tsunami Warning System. Here's a video recorded by a beachgoer in Thailand, capturing the moment a large wave approaches the shore and the ensuing chaos as visitors scramble to escape to safety. Ho Dinh Van was a Vietnamese Buddhist monk who participated in the wave of self-immolation protests against religious oppression during the Buddhist crisis of 1963. At the time, South Vietnam's government, led by President Ngo Dinh Diem, favored Catholics and systematically discriminated against the Buddhist majority, banning Buddhists from flying their religious flag, excluding them from government positions, and in some cases violently suppressing their activities. On Sunday, October 27, 1963, Ho Dinh Van carried out a dramatic act of protest in front of the Roman Catholic Cathedral in Saigon, a location chosen for its symbolic connection to President Diem, who was Catholic. He poured a flammable liquid over his robes and set himself on fire, remaining in place as onlookers, including Buddhists who knelt in prayer, watched in shock. Witnesses reported a mixture of fear, grief, and awe at the calmness and resolve displayed by Ho Dinh Van during the act. The protest was public and intentional. By staging it at such a prominent location, the act drew attention to the ongoing persecution of Buddhists. Foreign journalists in Saigon also documented the event, ensuring it reached international audiences. South Vietnamese police were present nearby, but did not immediately intervene, appearing confused and hesitant, and those who tried to approach were blocked by other monks. No arrests were made in connection with Ho Dinh Van's self-immolation, as it was not treated as a crime. However, the act, like others in the series of protests, intensified tensions between the Buddhist population and the Diem regime. These demonstrations contributed to the global awareness of religious repression in South Vietnam and further weakened Diem's authority, which ultimately played a role in the coup and assassination of President Ngo Dinh Diem later in 1963. The footage of Ho Dinh Van's protest has also been preserved and restored, serving as a sobering record of the Buddhist crisis. On September 16, 2019, Stephen Weber Jr., a 40-year-old man from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, traveled with his girlfriend Kenesha Antoine to celebrate what was meant to be a once-in-a-lifetime dream vacation. Their destination was the Manta Resort, located on Pemba Island, just off the coast of Tanzania in East Africa. The resort is famous for its rare underwater room, a floating structure anchored in the ocean that allows guests to look directly into the sea through large submerged windows as marine life passes by. A few days into their stay, Stephen planned a surprise proposal unlike anything Kenesha expected. On the third day of the trip, he put on goggles and flippers, entered the water outside the underwater bedroom, and swam down toward the window where Kenesha was watching from inside. Through the glass, she saw him hold up an engagement ring along with a handwritten note sealed inside a waterproof bag, asking her to marry him. After displaying the message, Stephen swam out of sight, and Kenesha continued recording, believing the moment would soon end with celebration and laughter. Instead, minutes passed, and Stephen did not return. What was meant to be one of the happiest moments of their lives slowly turned into fear and confusion as Kenesha realized something was wrong. Growing increasingly worried, she called for help. Resort staff and local responders searched the surrounding waters, and Stephen was later found unresponsive in the ocean. The resort later confirmed the tragedy, stating that Stephen had drowned while free-diving alone outside the underwater room. Tanzanian authorities opened an investigation into the incident. In the days that followed, Kenesha shared the recorded video online, revealing the heartbreaking truth that Stephen had passed away before he could ever hear her say yes, turning a romantic proposal into a moment remembered for its devastating outcome.